Hello and welcome to Greenwich Valley. So we're back here to do a quick stream here. We're going to get ready and plant field number 32 here. And we'll just have a look around, make sure that there's no weeds or anything in field 33. I think we did the weeding last time. So there shouldn't be no more weeds in there. So let's get over and we'll start doing a bit of seeding here. Now we got canola over in the other field. So I think on this one here we might actually do some maybe we'll do some oilseed radish. Let me go in and see what the price of oilseed radish would be if we sold that. I don't even know which one is oilseed radish. There's canola. I don't know. Isn't oilseed radish canola? I think it is. So we don't want to do that. We will do... Maybe we'll do some oats. Oats is usually a good price. So that's what we'll do. We'll do a bit of oats. At least that way we can also get some straw with it. Good old straw. So, whoever's tuning in tonight, thank you very much for tuning in. Actually, I think I just lowered my weight, but no, it's up. There we go. Now let's get this seed. Let's get this field planted, I meant. Oh, let's turn it on. There we go. So yeah, I'm streaming a little bit late today. We had our big competition stream with Nick the Hick and the gang today, so I attended that, and I was a bit busy this morning, so I didn't get a chance really to get a stream out this morning, so wanted to get a little stream in tonight before I go to bed. Now I got to get up early in the morning for work, so it won't be too late. But if we can get a little bit of work done here on the farm and get some of our field starting to grow, keep an eye on the weeds, I think we'll do okay. So this is a bit of a weird shaped field. We'll do a couple of headlands. And then we'll probably let a worker continue doing a bit of work on here while we'll have a look around and we'll check on field 33 and see how that's doing. Now we did plant that one yesterday, in-game day, and it was actually yesterday when we planted it. So as you can tell, we're now in the morning. It's about 9:18 in the morning here in Greenwich. Get this done. I don't know how the worker will handle this field. Some of these fields are weird shaped and they got poles in it, but right now the poles do not have collisions on them, so sometimes the workers just drive right through them. Now make sure I get this corner, because when I was doing everything else I took the turn too sharp. Oh, look at that. Our field over there is starting to grow really nice. But see how fast the weeds came in here? So what we might end up actually doing is, once we do 2 headlands, I'll probably put a worker on this field to do the seeding, and we'll go over and grab the weeder, because it looks like the weeds are coming up fairly quick. But I find by doing 2 headlands, it makes the worker a little bit more reliable to get the field done. Now we also got to keep an eye on our seed as well. Unfortunately, we can't really afford a big seeder, so we got this little small one. And it does go through quite a bit of seed. So I hope everyone had a great day today. My day was pretty good. Got a bit of work done around the yard this morning while it was still nice out. And Then it went overcast and started to turn to rain, so glad I started early at doing a bit of garden work. Then I helped a friend of mine that also streams, Nightcop 34. He wanted to set up the way I got it set up, basically streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So we had to download a bit of software, and we got that all set up for him, and set up his donation links and all that. And he streamed earlier, and everything went flawlessly, so that was good. Morpheus done something right again, which is always good, of course. And then, of course, we had our competition stream every Sunday. And if anyone's watching, I'm sure you guys watch Nick the Hick as well. Next week will be our last day for our competition. Come on over and start cheering for Team Purple. I'm still a bit nervous on what Team Yellow and Team Blue got up their sleeves. Team Red today basically said they got no chance of catching up, and I actually believe them. You know. But, I don't know. I think Papa got something up his sleeve. Yet. He's very quiet. Alright, let's jump out. I'll get out of your way, worker. You continue seeding the field, and we'll go over and grab the weeder. And we can get these weeds up as they're coming in. Because if we don't, we're going to be infested with weeds. Hey, how you doing there, Tony? Good to see you. Always good to see you on my stream at this hour of the night, because I know it's about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning your time now. I guarantee you, you're one dedicated person, you and Wayne. You can always depend on you and Wayne to be here. And I'm going to tell you now, it actually means a lot to me, man. So have you done any more streaming on Factory Farm? I never had a chance really to go on anything today. I was so busy this morning. Then I had to help Pat. And once I helped Pat, then I had to get ready for the series we got with Nick and the gang for the roleplay series. Or for the competition series, sorry. So, I mean, I haven't stopped today. Now I'm just going to leave this here lit. I'm going to move it out of the way, actually, because if I stay there, I guarantee you the worker's going to complain. And I'm just going to go over and take a look at our field 33 and just admire the growth of our crop. Now this crop here is also going to have to get a second layer of fertilizer down. So like right now you can see it's only fertilized 50% and it's got 0 weeds in it. So I think we're going to make a good profit off of this field. Yeah. Wayne was telling me too that he's going to be getting a loan of a PC that for a little while, so that'll be good too, man, because he's a bit down because his laptop won't allow him to come online and play, right? I just wish he never beat up his computer. You know, I probably could have tried to spend a bit of time with him on TeamSpeak or Discord or something and helped him out and probably got it working for him, but it's too bad. It's too bad. Alright, let's unfold this puppy. Now this is a huge weeder. That's what I like about this one. So don't take long to weed a field. Not much weeds here yet anyway, but sometimes if you do this, they won't come up. So we'll have to wait and see. We've still got to keep an eye on it. Yeah, exactly, man. I was liking his storyline too. Like, you know, he's got some ideas from me and some other people, and he was right excited just starting up his streaming again with his storyline there in FS19, the realistic series that he's doing, and It's just too bad, man. And he was really looking forward to going online with you on Pat's map. That's the worst thing. If something happens with our PC, sometimes we jump the gun and we sort of let our emotions and anger get in the way, and we end up beating things up and stuff like that. Listen, man, I'm guilty of it as well. You know, so I can empathize with the guy. You know, I've broken laptops and stuff like that before that were giving me trouble and everything else, and there was times that I was struggling financially myself and, you know, had no other choice but to go without and wait. And that's the hardest part, is waiting. You ended up getting a Ryzen 3 laptop for £100. Wow, that's a good price, man. I don't know what my laptop is. I think it's an i7. And it was given to me by my place of employment to keep, which is really nice of them. But like, I don't use, like, my laptop. I use it mostly for doing. I run a virtual machine on it, so I run VMware workstation, and I actually run Apple on it because I do a lot of development for iPhone apps, and we're working on that. I'm presently doing some courses in school to learn it a bit better, so I've been using that quite a bit. Now, I don't know if this is going to take the weed out now or not. Probably won't. I'm just going to do a test here, so I'll do one strip, and we'll see if weeds actually come in here. Because if they don't, then as soon as we plant the crop, we can actually do this, and the weeds won't come in, so we don't basically have to wait around for the weeds to show up. I know if you use herbicide or something, it'll work. I've tried that before, but I don't know if this one will, because this is like the weeds are there and it's pulling them out of the ground. So no, looks like I missed a few over here, or it could be a bit of crop growing, because I'm pretty sure I went over that area. So we'll come over here and go over that again just to make sure. Yeah, I'm down all the way. I just wanted to make sure it was down. And there's no way to turn this on. You don't turn it on. So that might actually be crop growing. We'll find out now in a minute. No, it's weeds. They must have came up right after I went by here. So there goes my synopsis. I went down around here and the weeds came up after, so this is not going to work. So we got the weeds out for now. We'll just have to keep this tractor around, and we'll keep an eye out for the weeds. Now I just got to look up at my HUD here. I just want to see how I'm doing. I got 17% seed left, so we're going to have to basically stop that worker and go over and fill up our seed compartment again very shortly, and then we'll start back up. Why are you going so slow? Oh, maybe if I lift it up. So that's what we'll do. We'll drop this right here. Make sure it's over here out of the way. So because while that's doing that, I'm going to take this John Deere and we're going to load up with some more crop that's in our silo and get rid of it all. We're going to sell every bit of it. Now I know I'm going to have to go back to the shop very soon as well and pick up some more seed, because I think I just got one pallet of seed left. I do. No, we got 2 pallets left over there, so that's not bad. Now let's get under here. Hopefully we don't get in the way of the other tractor, because we're going to need to bring that out now. And let's see what's in here we can sell. Wrong button. We're going to sell off the wheat, I think. So we can shut that tractor off. I'm going to run out and grab that other one now, and we'll come out and fill this up with seed before it starts another run. Wait now, buddy. There you go. We'll take over for now for a second. We'll get you back to work there, Andy. It'll probably be another worker, though. Now, this is a bit finicky. I think there's a certain way you have to come into these seeds. So I'm hoping it's this side. Yep. It is. Oh, you bought it for someone else, did you? Jeez, that's awful nice of you, man. So when my computer goes to crap, I know who to call. Alright, let me overlap here just a little bit so that way we make sure we get it. We don't miss any. We'll hire the worker, we'll jump out of the way, and we'll go sell some crop. I won't even ask who you bought it for because it's none of my business. Alright, how much do we got? We got 40,000 liters of wheat. Oh, look at the front wheel spinning on this. We're going to have to buy another weight eventually. One for each tractor. That's a lot of weight on the back of this. What's that blue thing here in the front? Oh, that's the hydraulic lines. Cool. Wow, did you ever think... I wonder if I drop this on it. This will weigh the front down a bit as long as there's fertilizer or lime or something in it. Yeah, it's got a bit of lime. See what it's like now on the front wheels. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. So we'll take this along with us for as a weight. Alright, now let's go in here and we're going to go over and we're going to check to see where's the best price for wheat. So the best price for wheat right now is at the Greenwich Mill. So we'll tag that place. I think I know where it is. It's that place where we went over to the last time and we had trouble getting in almost. No, well, it's right next to that, actually. The place we had trouble getting into was the barn. Alright. Nope. Oh my god, I jumped out of the tractor while it was going. That's not very smart of me. I meant to turn off the headlights and put on the beacons. There we go. Nice fancy weight I got in the front of this. Still not heavy enough though. I still could have used another couple of £1,000. But the wheel slippage is not as bad as what it was. Now hopefully we'll get a good price for this. Usually wheat don't give you too much. That sprayer, that fertilizer sprayer looks so small on the front of this tractor. Now we get to go through the town here. I think this one is Ballyhill or Ballyhill Valley or something like that. Oh, Ballygreen Valley. Now, be careful here because I know there's a set of traffic lights coming up. Make sure anyone's crossing the road. We don't want to hit them. So how was your day today, Tony? Because you're into the next day now. I'm almost there with you. I'm almost there with you. Alright, I think I'll go this way. Hopefully I can make this turn. Last time I had trouble making the turn. We got it though. Alright, let's go to the back here and we'll dump this in. And watch the money come in. So we're at £40,000. So if we get close to 50, I'll be happy. And we still got wheat in the silo back at the farm. Yeah. Dean, that streams with us, Somerset Gaming, he lives over in the UK as well, and he said it was really hot over his way again today too. Come on, I'm not even close to that. Where am I hitting? Oh, okay, I'm hitting that. Jump over it? No. Oh man, I really hate these areas. Oh, there we go. Beating up my sprayer a bit though by doing that. I'll keep the beacon lights on as we're on the town roads here with a big trailer hauling behind us and a sprayer in front of us. Now, buddy, the crosswalk is down the other way, man. Why didn't you go across the crosswalk? Down here by the lights. Too lazy to walk down to them. Where I come from, you get charged with jaywalking. Oh, look at this. Look. Trash can out in the middle of the road almost. Man, I'm lost already. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Because I went through the town, that's why. I'm heading down towards the shop. Well, I guess we're going to have a little diversion here. See, that's me. I don't know this map well enough yet that I came down here by the shop. Now I know my way back to the farm. I can get back there now. Get in with this slow traffic. Nope. Nope. Let's get back in here. Nope. Another car coming. Can't pass. Come on. I suppose it's still Sunday, so Sunday drivers, you know what I mean? For the next 3 months, a heat wave for the... Oh my God, man. I can, listen, 24, 25 degrees Celsius is what I like. Anything more than that is just too hot. You know, it gets uncomfortable when it gets way too hot, especially where I live and we're surrounded by water. Like yourself over in the UK, you got lots of water around you and you just get that humidity on top of it. Alright, so we're slowly starting to get our finances up a bit. Now we're spending as well because we are spending to have a worker help us on the farm. So that's taking an hourly wage. We got to purchase seed and all that. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it because the fuel consumption on this is going down quite a lot. So is the diesel exhaust fluid. Actually, it's going down quicker on this map than it did on Mercury Farms. So we got to keep an eye on that for sure. But I guess we're doing a lot more traveling too as well. We didn't do a lot of traveling in Mercury Farms because the fields were all close together and the shop wasn't too far from us. But now we're going back and forth to the shop, and all the sell points are far away. And now, hopefully when we get back, there will be weeds in our fields so we can tend to them. Now, a lot of times I come down here and I end up... Oh my god, what's on the go here? What's on the go here? I swear I just saw... Oh no, that was just a light in front, I think. I thought I saw like an ambulance light or something. Oh, okay, no, that was just traffic there. The way I was coming down the road, it looked like... Did it not look like an ambulance or something was flashing its lights there? Alright, I'm just going to park this right here underneath in case we want to put some more in here. We're going to need it eventually when we start... Oh, wait, no, I need the John Deere again. So we're going to dump the trailer. Now I'm going to go over and dump this fertilizer. Spreader or lime spreader, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have to get the lime out of it too because we're going to soon need this for fertilizer as well. Now what I like about this farm, when we purchased it, it already has a workshop on the farm. So we don't need to go out and purchase a workshop or anything like that. We already got one. The only thing I don't have is a place to fuel up. So I mean that's something we can look at getting in the future, is a place that we can store our own diesel. And when we need to fill up our tractors and that, we'll have a place here for it. Right? Even lay it here by the garage, right? Alright, let's run over here now and see how everything is going. So we're going to leave this tractor here because we're going to eventually need it for the weeds. Now we might not need that till tomorrow. Now let's jump out and we'll go over and see how the worker's getting on. Especially over around this pole that's in the middle of the field. Hopefully they were able to get by it. Looks like they haven't really missed any. Some tire tracks around, but you're going to have the tire tracks. All this is seeded. Yeah, so it's doing a really good job. Not much left, just this little tiny bit here. So I'm going to get in now and I'm going to get rid of the worker. We can get rid of the worker and we can start doing the rest of it here. Now I got to zoom out a bit, make sure that it is seeding. Sometimes when you take it from the worker, you got to start everything up again. That's not too bad. We didn't go through too much fertilizer in here on this field, so... So when are you planning on streaming again, Tony, so I can tune in? You're probably going to do some tomorrow? Alright, there we go. I can shut that down and we can go drop the seeder off. We got the plant, we got the field seeded. Now my next venture on here is we're going to go in and we're going to change the tires on this tractor, and we're going to get our fertilizer spreader and we're going to start spreading some fertilizer. I knew I was going to bang into that post. Man, I'm a horrible driver in this and I'm using a steering wheel and everything. Best way to do this, because I got everything right in the way here, I got to start parking everything in better spots. Now. Okay, cool, man. If you do, I'll tune in for sure. All right, let's get this in its house. Without scraping it on the side or anything. That don't look very good the way that is, though. One of these days, man, I'll back this up like a pro. You'd think I'd be able to do it good anyway, because I use a steering wheel. There you go. So we can drop that down. Oh, let's go in forward. Now let's go over and pick up our sprayer. And we got to find a place to drop the lime down. So we'll probably drop it over in the area where we got everything else. And then once we do that, then we got to put fertilizer in it. So let's drop the lime right here. And let's go pick up some fertilizer. No. Let's get some fertilizer. Why are you not picking it up? There we go. Or is that lime? Why is that picking up lime? They're fertilizer. Oh, man. Let's go drop the rest of this lime off then. No space to unload. Okay, well, what about if we load it up? And then we'll unload it. There we go. Now let's see if we can get fertilizer. Nope. That went too far. There we go. See how finicky the How you doing, driver 2685 modding? How you doing today, man? Glad you can make it to the stream, buddy. Yeah. Lately I've been trying to do 2 a day, but I didn't have a chance to do 2 today because I got busy this morning, and then I ended up having to help Nightcop 34 Designs, and then we had Nick stream, and I finally was able to get on here and get some of this done. Oh, shoot, I gotta go back. I gotta go back because if I go on that crop with these tires, I'm going to damage it. So let's go back to the shop here on the farm and we'll get these into our row crop tires. Good suspension in this tractor, that's for sure. Now, this is going to do it anyway, so I'm just going to drop that off there. And I'm going to drop our weight off over here. I don't know why it does it every time you make a change, but it does. Now, let's get in and get our tires changed. Now, it shouldn't cost us anything. Shouldn't cost us anything at all, because we already had them bought. Now let's hook up to our weight and our fertilizer sprayer again. That's another thing. I hope they fix that in Courseplay too. Every time you do maintenance or anything on your tractor, you don't have to go in and reset the settings that you set. Because I don't like having it on my mouse to open up the HUD. I do it with left control and delete. Because I use my left mouse for something else, and it's just a pain in the ass. I'm going to tell you, it's a pain in the ass. I'm not monetized, so I can say that. Yeah, I'm glad you came by, man. I'm glad you caught me, man. Alright, let's get this done. Now, I hate fertilizing, so you know what we're going to do here. I'm going to start it. We're going to put a worker on it because I can never... I always miss some. I don't know what's growing there. Looks like weeds. Alright, you go ahead, worker. You continue to do that. I want to make sure now over in our other crop now we got no weeds in there. They might not start growing yet anyway because it's only early yet. So yeah, they're not growing. So I'm just going to explain something to everyone that's here now. So if you look at our farmyard here, we have these two humongous bunker sheds, I call them. Really, we only need one. Right? So I mean, we can use this for holding crop, and like if we harvest potatoes or sugar beet or whatnot, we can lay them in here. Really great spot. We can put our tractors in here. Now, this one over here, I don't really need. So I brought it into Giants Editor because you can't delete it like a placeable. So I brought it into Giants Editor, and I can delete everything of this shed except for these two doors that open. When I come back in the game, these doors are here, and these lights up here are still there, and this light switch. Now, I think I got the light switch and that stuff figured out because there's a separate i3D for the lights. So I may have to figure out what the ID on this light switch is and these lights in on the map i3D, and then go over to light i3D and delete them from there. But I can't find them doors anywhere, man. So if any of you guys, driver, you're into modding, do you know how... Like, I looked in placeables to see if these doors were added as a placeable under the folders, and they're not. I really don't know how to find them. I went through every single file on the map i3D in Giants, and I could not find these two doors. I can get rid of the tracks. Like, there's a track here on the ground. I get rid of that. And then there's a track up there. I get rid of that, but I can't get rid of the doors. Yeah, I know. It's so easy to get behind. Like, you know what? I found, like, when I was doing recording videos, I can probably get out 1 or 2 a week. That's it. Most times it was only one. It was on the weekend because of my time and that. Now that I'm doing the live streaming and I don't have to edit them and all that crap. You know, because I edited out all my mistakes. But you know what? I think it's fun, you know. I think it's fun when you watch someone streaming and they're making mistakes. We're human. Yeah, if you could take a look and see if you can find them doors and tell me how to get to them to get them out. Like, I don't want to mess with the map too much because it's a beautiful map and I think Greenbell did a really great job on it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't need these two barns, these silo garage style things. I want to have a bit more room here on the farm. Now I can move these over. I move these over, like I can move them over here, closer to here. Just bring them out so they're not on the track for the door, and we got access to our light switch here. Which I don't know why I got it on. I don't need the light switch on right now. But, yeah. I was going to ask Papa Smurf to have a look at it for me as well, but... And his buddy Josh was trying to help me too, but I still can't find it for some reason. I don't know why. Now, other than that, what we're going to... And see, like, I don't like bringing my implements in big buildings like this. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get rid of this one and I can put another storage shed over on this side. So that way I got more places for parking implements and whatnot, you know. Because it seems like I'm parking everything up here in the front and it's getting in the way and everything. And I only got a 3-bay shed over here, and then I got this little bunker here. And I'm throwing stuff in here, as you can see as well. Wow, 16 hours a day. Yeah. life first, man. That's my rule, man. Life first. You know, we stream in our spare time. We do it because we enjoy doing it. We mod because we enjoy modding and stuff like that. But, you know, real life comes first. All right, let's go over and see how our worker's making out. All right, she's doing pretty good there. And I got our John Deere parked here. We're just waiting for the weeds to pop up in this field. I know they're going to happen sooner or later. So just we'll have that ready. Other than that, we're just in waiting mode now. We need that field fertilized, and that's it. We got our 2 fields planted. Now, what my plans are is eventually, when we get enough money, I was actually thinking about purchasing field 18 here. Because we have a laneway coming down here, and this is a nice big grass field. And this would be a nice place that I can take, say from here on this side of the light pole, I can actually make a little bit of a storage area up here with some sheds or whatnot. And then we can use this here for animals and that. If we don't want to go over and purchase these farms for the animals, we can use placeable areas for our animals. So that's another thing I was looking at as well. So while we're here, let's go in and look at how we're doing growing. Like, this one is growing really well, as it was planted yesterday. So it's in its second last stage of growing. So that should be ready to harvest sometime tomorrow. This one is just starting, so this is why I'm focusing on getting this one fertilized. So we got our fertilization done. Now let's turn this off. So as you can see, we got no weeds in the field. This one here is almost 2-stage fertilizing. This has 1. They don't need plowing because we plowed them already, and we also lined both fields. So we did everything that we're supposed to do to get the best possible yield. So I'm hoping for a really good yield on these 2 fields so we can make quite a bit of money. Now another thing while I'm in here I want to look at is I want to look at the contracts. Now there's starting to be more contracts coming up. Like, look at that. 30,000 pounds to harvest field 115. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Now I know why. It's potato. Let's see what else we got. Baling. No, I'm not doing no baling. 5,000 for some sowing, field 12. Or we can harvest field 17. We got the harvester and all that. We can do that one for a quick almost 4,000. We'll make over 4,000 by the time we're done. What field is that? 17. Where's field 7? Oh, it's just one, just right here by the farm. So I might pick that up and we can probably harvest that tomorrow. Okay, so let's go into contracts. I'm going to pick that up so it don't go away on us. And we'll accept the contract. And you know what? Actually, I might just bring the harvester over there and we'll get ready and start doing it. I'm not going to be able to finish it all on this episode. I just want to get that fertilizing done, and I got an early rise in the morning. I got to go to work. But at least we can have it started. So that way it won't disappear on us. Wow, look at Morpheus backing up like a pro. No, I don't think I got a way to get out over there, so I'm going to have to go around. Western Australia map. I like that map. That was a good one. Yeah, Field 2 is a big one. We did that one on Nick the Hick, Western Australia. And man, that is a huge map. I hope that 64X map gets released to the public, because I would love to try it. I just want to get on the map and walk across the whole map. Now guys, I hope no one's behind me, because I need to pop out and open up this gate. Right. See what they say. They said it takes about 20 minutes in real life to walk right across the whole map. That would be something. So, I mean, if I made a map like that, I would be proud of it. I would want the public to play with it. But I guess that's just me. Now let's get this header up here out of the way so when we start turning and all that, it won't be in our way. That should be good enough. And we'll unfold the harvester. I think we almost lost a header. No, it always goes on an angle on this trailer for some reason anyway. I don't know if it's the exact trailer that comes with the mod pack for this header, because I have two in the shop. Alright, man, you take care, buddy, and I will talk to you tomorrow, Tony. You have a good night, man. Alright, this is a fair size field too. I wouldn't mind purchasing this one down the road myself. Now it is canola, so you can't do a straw swath with it. I wouldn't do one anyway because it won't let us do nothing with it. It won't even let us bale it up with our own baler when it's a contract. Anytime. Thanks for dropping in, man. Always good to have you here watching. Like I said, now once I get my other field fertilized and that, I'm going to be ending the stream anyway, so. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that 64X map, I don't know how good it will be for multiplayer, but it would want to be a multiplayer map. But, I mean, I'd take it on solo. Just give me 20 workers. You got the mod now that I got a mod there that'll allow me to have up to 20 workers. I got some course play going on. I would have course play going. I'd have 20 workers going plus myself all the time. Now this map here, I gotta say, I think this is a 2X map. I don't think it's a 4X. But I tell you, man, a lot of great detail in this map. I really enjoy playing it, and I mean, if I'm not from the UK, but like I've heard a lot of people from the UK review this map, and they say, man, if you want a UK map that looks like the UK, this is it. And it is. I mean, look at the housing here. I mean, this is what UK housing is like. You know, conjoined houses with small backyards and just all that stuff. So I mean, it's the proper map for a UK map, man. Alright, man. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick headland on this one. Then I think our fertilizing contract just ended. And it is after 12 o'clock midnight my time. And I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning. But I just had so much on the go today. And then we streamed with Nick for 3 hours today on our competition series. So I couldn't miss that one, so I'm pretty much, I barely keep my eyes open here now, but I wanted to come on and get a bit of this work done. Like right now we're close on 50,000 pounds. I want to start getting enough money in now so we can probably pick up some horses and stuff like that. I just wish they would make an open horse area where you can have a field like this. Put some fences up and the horses will go around that field. You know, just have an area where you plop in your water trough and your hay trigger and your feed and water triggers and that, right? But yet they'll still go around the area that they're in. Right. I find a lot of the placeables that you get, it's just a very small area that houses the animals. So that's why I like when they build in, like, I'm playing Oakfield Farms. And I like that because the cows got that big area to go around in. And the sheep got their big area to go around in. And that's what I like about it, right? Now, I gotta come back here a bit because I don't want to bang into anything. But I suppose it's not a real episode if I don't bang into at least one thing. One of these days I might actually try doing a full harvest in cab. I haven't done it yet. Where are you located to? You're U.S., right, driver? Or are you Canadian? I know you're the U.S. or Canadian because you're... Well, you're... So you're in Eastern Standard Time by the look of... No, you're Eastern Standard. Alright, so we got our headland done. We'll shut this down. No, we got almost a half a load in here already. Now I'm just going to go over, and we got to go over and check on our work. Am I running the right way? No, we're over this way. I got to jump the hedge here now. Okay, in Ohio, yeah. Well, I'm as far east in Canada as you can go. Like, the furthest east. Okay, you're Eastern Time, yeah. Indiana. And of course he had to finish way up here at the end of the crop. Always the way. Makes me do more running because if you're not familiar with this series, I started this one on Mercury Farms. And this is my realistic series. And I'm not allowed to tab into vehicles. No cheat money whatsoever. Everything has to be done on camera. So like there's no... Oh, I'll do that while I'm offline and stuff like that. I want everything to be done on camera. All my game settings are set to basically the hardest mode possible. Right, so my field growth is on slow. Weeds are on, lime is on, plowing is on. Economy is set to hard. So it's been rough, you know. You don't make a lot of money, not even on contracts. Like if I set the economy to easy, and with these contracts that we have, easy to make 20,000-30,000 pounds on the contract. But I want this to be a challenge because this is my series that's going to go on for quite some time, and then I'll just keep on going with it. So like this is my no cheese series or whatever. So it is what it is. We got what we got, and that's it. Come on, stop struggling. What are you struggling for? Why is that weight down? I didn't put that weight down. The worker must have put that weight down. Let's lift that up. Sometimes them workers, they don't know what they're doing. I'm going to take the weight off of this tractor now anyway. And we're going to lay the weight right here because I got so much going on. We'll lay the weight in here. This is out of the way. As long as we don't lay it on the track for the doors to open. The doors will probably just go right through them anyway, but... Yeah, I know. This tractor here got the gear shifting, and so does that John Deere that I use. That's why I use them, because I love the sound of these, and I think all tractors now in the game should be like that. And a lot of guys are going with that now, the sounds and all that. They're really cool. Alright, let's dump that there. Oh, don't knock it over. We'll just throw our tractor up here. But you know what, guys? I really appreciate every one of you guys. What do you mean by that? Please refrain from posting links. Oh, did you try to post a link? I think I got something set up that don't allow it, man. I can change that for the next one. I think I was fooling around with my settings, and I was playing with this cloud bot. And I think I was playing around with some of the settings and that. So if you tried to post me a link, man, I apologize. In order for me to change it, I'd have to go into my settings after I get off to change that. But just keep that link handy, man, because I'd like to get what you're trying to post to me, man. And I'll have that fixed for the next stream. But anyway, everyone that's watching, man, I really appreciate you guys for coming out this late at night watching me. And we'll be back at this again now tomorrow sometime, probably tomorrow evening. And I hope the rest of your day is great, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.